Hello there, it's Martin Varrand from Motocross Advice, and we are back with a new episode of dirt bike riding tips. As you can see, today we are outside and there are a few reasons. First of all, as you can see, we have beautiful winter day here in Estonia. It's decently cold and even we get some snow today. And the second reason is that today when I'm filming it, it's Estonian Independence Day. So Estonia got 103 years old. We are a really small country and we are really proud for our independence. So today I want to talk about hard pack slippery corners and the technique how to ride those. It's a really specific dirt bike riding technique. There are really specific set of techniques you need to put into practice when you go through these corners. So I think it's important to cover these in our new episode today. In hard pack corners, you don't have any wall or any rut that supports your dirt bike. So you have to rely solely on the right techniques, on the right braking techniques, and on the right acceleration throttle techniques. So that's what we will cover today. So it's all about the correct body positions going into the corner, the correct braking techniques, the correct throttle techniques, and the correct body positions out of the corner. So let's jump into it. The first tip is going into the corner, which means the correct body positions going into the corner plus the correct braking techniques. So when we talk about the correct body positions going into the corner, it's important that you sit down early, you are taking the position in, you have elbows up, you're sitting in the front, you're putting your leg out and you put the weight as low as gravity as can go. So the first tip is that when you go into the corner, it's about the right body movements and the right braking technique. If you go into the corner, it's important that you sit down early. You're putting your weight down as low as possible. So it's really, the traction is a key component when we talk about the slick, slippery, hard pack corners. So you want to have your weight as low as possible. Second tip, when you go into the corner, you want to lean your bike, but you want to be, your body, your upper body wants to be upright, because when you lean your bike, you want to sit on the edge of the seat. That's why, because when your bike is a little bit leaned, you want as much as possible this weight to be in the center of gravity and the weight to go on the tires on the dirt bike. So this means that you maintain some kind of traction. When you lean together with your bike, as you can see, your weight is not entirely on the bike, on the dirt bike tire, and this means that you can easily slip away your rear tire. So this means when you lean your bike, you want to be, your upper body wants to be upright and you sit on the edge of the dirt bike seat. The other important thing is that you put weight on the outside leg, on the outside foot peg. You're leaned and you put weight on the left leg and you're keeping your knee really firmly onto the dirt bike. So you're leaned, your upper body is upright, you put weight on the outside leg and your knee grabbing the bike firmly. What I really recommend you to do is find an open field next to the dirt bike track, and just open field which is hard pack, which don't have any ruts, and just 2 circles. It's important that you get this body position into your body, into your muscle memory. Sit on the edge of the seat, your upper body is upright, you're leaning your bike, you weight on the outside foot peg, and you're grabbing with your knee firmly the plastic. Do these circles one way, the other way, and you start to get this feeling into your body. It's really important that you practice this time and time again, because the key is to get these techniques into your body's muscle memory. I can't even tell you how much I have had to practice this over and over again until my leg is just so tired that it wants to drop off. You have to do these circles. You put your leg out, you lean your bike, you're sitting on the edge of the seat, and you just go through these. The right body position, your elbows are up, you're in the duck position, and you go through these corners as I'm showing you right now on this video. The next tip is going out of the corner, which means correct body position and correct throttle control. What this means is that you want your rear tire to slide through the corner. It doesn't have to be a big slide, but you don't want your rear tire, rear wheel, just to follow the front wheel, because if you do that, you can't be very fast. You want to have a little slide all the time from your rear tire, so this helps you also to turn through the slick turn. So imagine if you just go really slowly without any throttle, your rear tire follows the front tire and you're not really fast, you're losing time. But what you want to do is to be delicate, but you have to be on the throttle, accelerate throughout the corner, so you have a little bit rear tire sliding all the way, so it also draws the corner line. It helps you to turn better, and you are in the control of your dirt bike. So this means you need to brake plus throttle control your way out of the slick turn. So it's really important that you come on the brakes, and as soon as you let off brakes, you're already on the throttle a little bit, so you can slide through the slick turn. So remember, you don't want your front wheel do all the turning through the slick turn. You want your rear tire also to turn with it, so you can draw the corner line much better and you won't lose time. The next tip: the more slippery the corner is, the less you can lean. So it's a key thing to also practice keeping the dirt bike upright and going through the corner. That's also why it's important to slide through the corner with your rear tire. As you cannot lean, your turn angle will not be that sharp. If your turn angle is not that sharp, again, you will lose time. And vice versa, the more grip you have, the more you can lean, the more aggressive you can be on the brakes, the more aggressive you can be on the throttle. But as we talk about the slick corners, it's really important that you practice them, and you get this feeling into your body's muscle memory. You get this feeling, you understand how your bike reacts. The next tip about hard packed slippery corners is that you need to ride your eyes open. So what this means? Obviously, you need to watch the track as much as possible. You need to see all the sides of the track. You need to always process in your head which line is faster, which way I have to go. So if we talk about the hard pack corners, it might be a faster option to go into the corner from outside and draw your corner line. So if you don't have ruts, you possibly cannot go to the corner from the inside line, because that's why you have to draw the corner line really sharp, and you also can lose time. You want to be fluid, you have to be smooth. So that's why if it's hard pack corner in front of you, you might want to go outside, but that in order to do that, you need to look the track much sooner. You need to read the terrain, and you have to go from the outside and draw the corner line as smooth as possible. All the time, keep your eyes open, process the track, avoid the braking bumps. And the last tip is start practicing it slowly. Do it as I said. Find an open field, go just do the circles around the field, get these positions into your muscle memory, break the bad habit. It's really important is the right techniques, right body positions on the bike, especially when it's the slick turns, because slick turns don't forgive you. As a final note, let's take through the correct body positions once again. If you're approaching the corner, you want to look ahead already. You want to choose the line ahead in order to give enough time into your brain to process the track. You're braking down the speed, you're sitting in front, your elbows go up, you put your leg out and you start leaning the bike a little bit, keeping your upper body upright in order to be on the weight. You're putting weight on the outside foot peg, you're grabbing the outside knee firmly onto the bike and you're starting to accelerate smoothly. You're building up the throttle as you go through the corner. It's really important that you slide through the corner with your rear tire a little bit. It doesn't have to be a big slide, but you want your rear tire also do the turning for you. You don't want your rear tire just to follow the front tire and rely solely on the front tire to do the turning. Then you build up the throttle and you're off the corner, gear up, stand up and go. If you have any questions about the topic we talked about today, please let me know in the comments. If you like this video, click like, and if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because every week I'm coming out with new videos and I want to teach you to be a better rider. And if you really like this video, share it with one of your friends, share it with anybody who can benefit from these videos, because my mission is to provide value and I can only do that if it reaches enough people. And last but not least, Motocross Advice just opened a Patreon account. I added a link in the YouTube description where you can learn more about this. But in a nutshell, the Patreon members of Motocross Advice Masterclass community will get a lot additional value. I will do live Q&A sessions every month. I'm putting out exclusive video content that I'm not putting away on the free YouTube channel. You will get a lot of PDF materials about dirt bike maintenance, dirt bike riding tips, and also about my dirt bike riding ebook that I wrote last year. Additional to that, you will get for free Motocross Advice hoodies, shirts, etc. So if you are interested to join Motocross Advice community, be closer to me, be closer to all the riders all over the world, join us. We are growing really fast and I really hope to see you there today. My mission is to provide value to as many riders as possible and do it to you in a personal manner. So if you like the videos that I'm doing, give me a chance, click the link below and read about it. We will see you with the next episode next week. Thank you for watching today and stay tuned.